Melting between words, afternoon hasn't let go. Ice loosens in the glass and the silence takes its turn. Melting between words, nothing asking to be filled. The light stays longer than planned, so do we. The terrace leans until leftover sun. Shadows hesitate at the edge. Condensation maps slow circles that never quite meet. You stop mid-thought, I don't rescue the sentence. The ice answers instead. Clear, unhurried. We let the gaps breathe, as if they know where to rest. Melting between words, the day hasn't chosen how to leave. It stays suspended in fragments. Melting between words, conversation cools unevenly. Some warmth isn't meant to fade yet. A chair scrapes softly nearby. Laughter passes then dissolves. Time keeps moving around us without interruption. I notice how natural it feels not to explain anything. When the light carries enough meaning, I don't look at the sky. This hour already knows its pace. Melting between words, we hand the pauses to the ice and let them hold. Melting between words as the sun thins out, the space we leave remains. Unsettled in the glass, I keep the motion light. So what hasn't sunk yet can choose where it wants to go. I circle the spoon without counting, metal brushing the rim once, then again. The surface smooth and breaks like it's reconsidering calm. Afternoon thins at the edges, not leaving, just changing its angle. I watch the shade move across the table, a line that won't commit. Thoughts drift, touch the center, then slip away intact. Nothing resolves, nothing adds to the drink, keeps its temperature longer than expected. Unsettled in the glass, between still and finished. I keep the swirl going so the feeling doesn't decide too soon. If I stop now, it might fall quiet. If I don't, it stays suspended exactly here. I'm not searching for clarity, just a place for the weight to rest. Unsettled in the cloud, unsettled motion without intent, holding the middle long enough to breathe. Unsettled in the clouds, the evening listens. I leave the answer lines along the wall. Not dramatic, just precise. I expect a signal, but the room keeps breathing as if ending. Don't need witnesses, I stay where I am because there's nowhere to hide. If this was meant to close, it wouldn't announce itself, it would feel like this. Last light, no applause, nothing asking to be held or matter did its work without noise. Last light, no applause, the hour changes hands, no bell, no echo, just continuation. I don't reach for the switch, the dark arrives anyway. Not heavy, just present.
No closing scene, no final word. Time doesn't stop, it thins, keeps going.
Last light, no applause, I don't repeat the moment, I let it pass through. Last light, no applause, everything unfinished feels complete enough. The room stays, the light doesn't. Nothing ends, it just moves. Letting the thread drift, we start with a point, then loosen it gently until direction stops mattering. It begins with something ordinary, a detail from earlier today. You add a side note, I follow it without noticing. The table fills with half-finished thoughts, none of them asking to be brought back at where they started. Every turn feels unplanned but not accidental. I watch the topic bend like it prefers the long way around. There's comfort in not directing it, in letting meaning stretch beyond usefulness into ease. Letting the thread drift, not losing focus, just releasing the need to arrive. If I pulled it straight, it would tighten, so I leave it curved and stay. I stop listening for conclusions, emotion itself feels sufficient. Letting the thread drift, the center dissolves quietly. What remains is the act of continuing. Letting the thread drift, I don't mark where we are, I let the flow hold us instead. The conversation keeps moving without needing a reason to stop. Fresh linen lifts with the open window, still carrying the shape of water. Light slides across the floor without checking the time. I leave my phone face down, let the room decide how long this day's an afternoon. Nothing here asks to move faster, the air already knows where to pause. An afternoon without the clock, no minutes to borrow. Each moment arrives drifting, not fixed, just steady enough. Bare feet find a cooler tile somewhere outside. A car passes inside. The fabric keeps moving back and forth. I notice how easily the body relaxes when it isn't being counted. If I check the time now, it would break the spell, so I don't. An afternoon without the clock, the room holds its rhythm without instruction or end. An afternoon without the clock, even silence keeps pace with me. If this lasts longer, I won't notice. If it ends here, I won't ask. An afternoon without the clock, I choose not knowing what comes after. An afternoon without the clock, the light shifts, the room stays as it is. Linen still moving, air still warm, time passes somewhere else. And I closer than the breeze, it moves before it's named. Each shift of air shortens the distance I didn't measure. Sweet air brushes the table edge, not heavy, just persistent. Your sleeve lift settles like it's testing the space. You choose careful phrasing, I choose not to ask what wasn't said. Steps nearer on its own. Leaves click once above us, dry, almost polite. I watch your mouth turn away at the end of a thought. Every pause leaves residue, not a promise, just a direction neither of us follows. Closer than the breeze, not the sweetness, the after. What remains when the moment moves? If I lean into it, it becomes solid. If I don't, it keeps drifting between. I notice how near it gets without arriving, how easy it is to let it pass unclaimed. Closer than the breeze, sweet enough to distract, to lie, to hold its circles once, then settle. Closer than the breeze, I don't turn away, I let it stay nearby. Without a name, the air shifts again, and nothing changes except how close it feels. Quiet palate, nothing tries to lead. Flavors arrive evenly, then wait for attention. The plate doesn't compete with itself. It colors simple edges. We talk in short lines that don't overlap. Each bite slows the table just enough for the room to catch up with us. Cutlery touches down carefully, almost hesitant. Your voice stays level between thoughts. I balanced and I don't interfere. I feel the edges align, not disappear, just settle into place. Quiet palate, the conversation smooths itself. No emphasis, no performance needed. Quiet palate, what's left feels intentional when nothing competes for the center. The plate's clear, the calm remains, gently shaped by what stayed mild. The light moves, I don't. Palm leaves break the wall into pieces, lines bending, then letting go. I watch them change their minds without correcting themselves. A question you asked earlier loses its edge here, hanging in motion where certainty doesn't reach. Some thoughts make more sense when they're allowed to tilt. Answers that don't insist arrive sideways. I stop asking them to stand straight. Answers that don't insist, nothing to solve, nothing asking to be finished. Light shifts, shadow redraws, logic loosens its grip. I don't defend the pause, I let it stay uneven. Reason doesn't disappear, it just stops pushing. The more I watch, the less I need to conclude. Answers that don't insist feel closer to truth than anything that arrives fully formed. Answers that don't insist, I let them move with the light across the wall. If I name this now, it would harden. So I don't. Answers that don't insist, I make room for not knowing without apology. Answers that don't insist, as the shadows thin, I keep what stayed unclear. The wall goes still, nothing resolves, and somehow that fits. Afterglow without words, the street stays quiet with us. No summary needed, just a warmth that didn't leave. Afterglow without words, nothing following us home except the feeling that blurred our pace. The door closes behind us too gently to echo. Neon thins between blocks like it's running out of reasons. Your steps line up with mine, not on purpose, just naturally, as if the night suggested it. We don't revisit the evening, it already knows where it sits. Silence carries a temperature that doesn't cool right away. I notice how memory forms without language, holding shape through motion. If I spoke now, it would interrupt, so I keep walking and let it remain. It's a moment slow not to decide, just to notice it's still there. Afterglow without words, I don't translate it, I carry it exactly as it is. Afterglow without words, long after the lights dim out the warmth arrives first. The cafe light leans toward blue, late afternoon, pretending I order the cup that won't pull me forward. Warm measure, enough to stay aware. The counter hums quietly, like it's all so waiting. I don't invite the night, yet I don't close the day. I let the minutes thin out on their own, holding the evening open between bright and dim. Time stretches without crossing into anything else. Holding the evening open, not resisting change, just slowing the moment before it tips. Chairs slide back, voices shift, someone checks the window twice. I watch the sky soften, color by color. Nothing feels unfinished, nothing insists. The cups stay warm longer than expected. If I drank it stronger, the hour would move, so I keep it light and remain. Holding the evening open, letting light dilute until it fits comfortably in my hand. Holding the evening open, awake without urgency, present without momentum. Ice settles, the room breathes. Time pauses without stopping. I could leave now, nothing would change, or I could stay and let the glow finish its thought. Holding the evening open, I stay between states, not early, not late, just here. Holding the evening open as daylight releases, I let the night wait. The cup empties, the light remains long enough Let's have eyes. I don't finish it, I watch the surface change and let time show itself. The ice thins without a sound, edges rounding first. Condensation slides down slowly, choosing its own path. I lift the glass, then set it back, not thirsty, just curious how long this takes. The room stays the same, only the drink emits movement. Cold loosens into water, minute by minute. I notice how waiting sharpens attention, but nothing is being used up too quickly. Glass half ice, not warm yet, not finished. Balance in between. If I drank it now, this would be over, so I don't. I stay with this shift. I'm not saving it for later. I'm staying with now as it changes. Glass half ice, the taste softens quietly without asking to be noticed. Glass half ice, that let the moment thin out at its own pace. The ice is almost gone. I'm still here, watching. Mellow shade, I stay just inside it. Let the light pass by without asking anything from me. The building throws a narrow line across the sidewalk. I step into that instinct. The heat changes immediately, not gone, just redirected, like the day agreed to soften his voice. I follow the shadows, uneven path, corners deciding for me. Sun flares briefly at crosses, then disappears again. I know it's how choice feels lighter when it's about comfort. My destination, for a shade, there's something I own, just enough cover to keep moving unbothered. If I step back into the light, nothing to break, I just prefer this side for now. There's relief in not standing out, in letting the day slide past. Borrow shade, the heat stays alive, but it doesn't insist when beating fell. Borrow shade, I walk so we're here as if time adjusted to. The shadow ends, another begins. I follow without deciding. I fold the receipt twice along the lines it already knows. Ink still fresh enough to leave a trace on my thumb. The cafe door closes behind me, nothing dramatic, just the sound of a moment ending cleanly. I don't check the total, I already know what I can came here for. Quiet receipt, proof small enough to fit in a pocket and still carry the afternoon. Quiet receipt, no signature needed. The time remembers itself without asking. Quiet receipt, a record of sitting still long enough for something to settle. Coins clink once as I walk, then fall silent. The street moves on with its own concerns. I keep the paper folded like a note to myself that this happened, even if nothing changed. Some days don't announce what they give, they leave it in smaller places. Quiet receipt, the numbers fade, but the feeling stays legible. Quiet receipt, tucked away carefully so the day doesn't scatter. If I threw it out, nothing would disappear. I keep it because I can. Quiet receipt, not evidence for anyone else, just enough for me. Quiet receipt in my pocket, the day folds itself smaller. Steps without hurry, we don't line them up. The ground accepts each difference without comment. Your stride stretches ahead, then eases back. Mine stays where it is, not adjusting. We find a rhythm that isn't shared, but still works side by side. Crosswalk signals change, we don't speed up. A cyclist passes, then fades. The city keeps tempo elsewhere. I notice how comfort grows when no one corrects the pace. How walking becomes less about arrival. Steps without hurry, not matching, not resisting, just letting motion choose itself. If I try to keep up, something would tighten. If you slowed for me, it would feel staged. So we don't have space in uneven timing. It leaves room to notice where we are. Steps without hurry, the distance shifts but never breaks. What's moving together? Steps without hurry, the rhythm stays kind when it isn't forced into one. Footsteps separate, then return. The street listens and lets us pass. The fan counts circles for me. No numbers, just motion. Hair touches my skin, then let's go. Thoughts line up briefly, then lose interest, like they found a better place on for both of us. The table stays open, so do we. The menu rests between our hands, corners already soft. I read the first line, then stop. Not because nothing looks right, but because choosing would narrow what this moment still allows. I like it better before the answer appears, when everything is still possible. No menu chosen, nothing fixed in place. We let the options stay where they are for now. No menu chosen, not undecided, just unhurried in a room that doesn't rush us. Pages turn, then turn back, eyes pause, then lift. We talk about something else as if the order will arrive on its own if we leave space for it. Every minute we don't choose it feels intentional, like the wait is part of it. No menu chosen, the table stays light, nothing committed, nothing missing either. No menu chosen, even hunger learns to soften. If we decided right now this would change so we don't, and let the evening keep its shape. No menu chosen, I don't need certainty, I need this pause to remain untouched. No menu chosen, the waiter doesn't mind. Time sits with us and waits too. The page is closed, not yet, still open in the middle. Streetlight before dark, it turns on too early, like it sensed something changing before I did. Streetlight before dark, the sky isn't finished yet, but the glow insists on being ready. The street is still readable, shadows haven't settled. People pass without slowing, carrying daytime faces. Then the light clicks on, soft, almost apologetic. I stop longer than necessary, watching it claim nothing. I don't know why it holds me. Maybe because it arrives without being asked. Streetlight before dark, a promise that isn't urgent, just a signal that time is adjusting. Streetlight before dark, it doesn't brighten the street, it changes how I look at it. The sky keeps some blue as if resisting. The light pulls on the pavement without claiming ownership. I notice how I stand here doing nothing, letting the moment stay incomplete. If I walked away now, nothing would follow. The light would stay either way. Streetlight before dark, I don't need the night yet. This in between feels enough. Streetlight before dark, I leave when I'm ready, not when the sky decides. The check the map, I never do. Yet tonight the distance stretches between familiar points, as if the street shifted its emphasis. Nothing is new enough to explain this. Nothing is gone either. Almost the same route, but my timing is off. I notice things I usually pass without thinking. Almost the same route, the rhythm feels altered, like walking. I remember a song half a step slower. If I hurried, it would line up again. So I don't, I stay with the difference. Same sidewalk, different weight, then I add space between blocks. I don't correct it, I let the gap be the point. Almost the same route, familiar without comfort, recognizable but asking for attention. Almost the same route, I don't search for why I walk it as it is tonight and accept the shift. The door appears where it always does. I arrive slightly different. Still daylight on my sleeve after the sun lets go. It lingers like it hasn't decided to leave me yet. Still daylight on my sleeve, brightness without a source. Not the sky, just what stayed with me. I walk home past familiar windows, most of them already dim. My jacket brushes my wrist, catching something warm. The air has cooled properly, but my clothes disagree. Holding on to the afternoon. Shops begin to close their faces. Signs switch tones, I pass through the change unnoticed. Carrying my own light, I think about how days end without asking permission. How some parts follow quietly. I didn't mean to keep it a state because I moved, slowly moved. If I rushed home in my face, so I don't, I let it ride. Still daylight on my sleeve, not memory yet, just warmth, looking for a place to rest. Still daylight on my sleeve, the night notices but doesn't enter. At the door I pause, not to decide, just to feel if it's still there. Still daylight on my sleeve, I don't brush it off, I bring it inside as it is. Still daylight on my sleeve, even as the room goes dark, something bright arrives with me. Still daylight,